Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Doing an update on the Subaru Outback here. Just going to talk about what I did. This was actually a couple months ago, I think, that I did this, and I was going to show a video of actually doing it, but I was too worried about getting it done. And I don't have time usually to work on a big project and also film it and cut it and all that good stuff. So anyway, went to D-Mone's house and he was working on his Jeep, and I worked on this, and I got these struts changed out with those King lifting springs and KYB Struts that were, you can't see this one very well, that were assembled by Primitive Racing. I bought them from Primitive Racing and they were assembled by Primitive Racing. And also changed this hub out, which was in fact bad. These guys lift the front end about 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch, I think. And I did some measuring, but it was really unscientific, so I'm not even going to show it. But it definitely did add some distance here, and it's about an inch in the back. Now, interestingly enough, I changed that front hub basically mostly by myself. I've never done a hub before, so D-Bone had to help me a touch, just making sure I didn't mess it up. But these front struts were easy. I did them completely by myself. So it's literally these 3 bolts here, and then there's 2 bolts. There's a camber bolt, an eccentric bolt, you know, that's the camber bolt, and they're down on the steering knuckle. You can watch videos of them. It's easy. So the hardest part is just holding that one, because it's heavier than the back strut assembly. Holding that and then getting these started. Super easy. It was really surprisingly easy. The surprisingly difficult part were the backs. And not sure if we can see it, but right up here where that bolt is, it didn't want to line up. So we had to do, it took both of us on both sides, and it took us a lot of effort, and we did a bunch of dangerous, crazy stuff that you should never do to get those lined up and put together. So anyway, that's the stuff that we did that day, and the ride is really good. The shocks that I had, they're right over here in my junk pile. You can see that they were leaking a bit. This one, I believe, was worse than this one. The backs were okay. I don't see anything like crazy wrong with the backs, other than they're, you know, paint's chipping and stuff. So I'm keeping them for now, just in case. Especially since it's not that aggressive of a lift. If I get in a bind, I could probably slap these back on. These should last a long time. They should. But anyway, I think those fronts were getting close to being needing to be changed, and the backs were okay. But got a little bit of extra clearance out of the deal, and I'd like to put some more aggressive tires on here. As I said in my last video, though, I don't know that I'll be able to turn this. Yeah, it's gonna go to the lock. I was gonna turn it to show how little clearance there is right here. There's not much clearance. A little bit more on the back. If it was turned the other way, it might not look that good. But yeah, there's not much room there. So I don't know that I can actually go to a bigger tire. People have done it, but I think you've got to get another. Well, even if I got another inch of lift out of this, the center line of that tire wouldn't be much lower. So without trimming this stuff, which I kind of want to do, but I don't really want to get into messing with getting this stuff reattached properly. If I were to trim this would be perfect if I could just cut right along here. That would give me another 2 inches of clearance there, but I don't want to mess with it right now. And of course I'd want to then cut part of the front bumper off if I were to do that, which could be fun. So this is all we're going to do for now. And when these tires get a little bit lower on tread, they're okay for right now. When they get a little bit lower, I will just try to get an all-terrain tire that's the same size or close to the same size. So the next thing I'm going to do, I also peeled the dealer sticker off. I was actually proud of that, even though it's easy. But the next thing I'm going to do is try to fix the seal around these is bad. It's like an old foam seal, and I'm going to try to fix that. Not properly. But to get to that, I gotta take these guys off, and then this guy off right here. So that's the project today. I'm not gonna film it. I'm just gonna do it because it's not that exciting. Anyway, that is the update on the Outback for now. It's nothing crazy, and so it's probably not even worth doing an update on. But let's go this way. But we're going camping in a few weeks. I'm going to sleep in it, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll do an update on that, how it sleeps. It's kind of a camp vehicle for one man and his dog. Until then, see you guys next time.